Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back for an episode of Into the Flu. In today's episode, I want to talk about this interesting item right here, which is a Russian base starter deck. I'm really impressed with the way that this has been made. I've got a few cards and some other items that I think are really cool to show. So let's just jump right into it. All right, friends, let's get into this. So this item here I received from someone in my Discord, and they are in Russia, or they were at the time. I just happened to receive this last night, but we officially made the trade what seems like a year ago. Really wild ride, as you could imagine, in terms of political issues, etc. But the person ended up going to Turkey, and I have friends in Turkey who were traveling here to the States after so many months. So that's why I was able to get my hands on it last night, because I just saw my friends. And so there was a lot of like exchanges, a lot of this kind of that, this and that sort of stuff. But that's just part of the wild ride and adventures of collecting. So there are other companies, within specific territories and countries that might not have a legitimate translation for certain games, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, etc. And obviously Harry Potter included. So in this case, again, as I understand it, there's a company that kind of did their own, printed their own stuff based off of this Harry Potter TCG. So this is the starter deck. I'm really impressed with like the printing and everything. The box itself is obviously a little bit damaged, but it's been 20 something years, right? And I imagine there weren't many of these. So it just kind of goes to show that there were still a lot of people out there trying to put so much effort into creating items so that everyone could play, which I think is an amazing thing, actually. So in it came a bunch of cards, as you might have hoped for. So the cards, a lot of them are a lot more colorful than some of the others, or they look a little bit, funky even, but, hey, we all do our best, right? So I'll just kind of pull a few here. I guess we can kind of go through them all, right? Why not? So the back of the card, it also, has its own little design. I mean, you can tell that it's very much the same, essentially, as our standard Harry Potter TCG, but, they've had to use their font and all of that stuff. And so, yeah, so like with this one, it's not so woody looking, usually, but even the way that the cards feel, like they're really thick. Even some of like the bootleg kind of like thinner cards that I've received for base set are a lot thinner than this. And I just think that they look like amazing. I mean, the quality of the cards is really nice, which I'm happy about. And yeah, they even have like the text, like everything is in Russian, which I think is just so cool. So yeah, the Care Magical Creatures again have like more of like a woody texture. The back of this, you can see the background's a bit swirly. I'm just like ecstatic. Like I just think that this is so sweet. Like look at the border, like how colorful it is. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, like I'm definitely gonna sleeve these up. Like I said, I just got them last night, and oh, here we go. Okay, I didn't know those were in there. Yeah. And I think this is a full like set for like the starter, or at least what was to come in here. Yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, super sweet. Love that. Yeah, just a bunch of, spells and creatures and lessons. All the good stuff. Another thing that made this whole set, you know, really sort of like authentic, I should say, right? I don't know really what word to use, but I guess I just really appreciate the efforts that they put into all of this, because, you know, when you open up one of these starter sets, like the official ones from Wizards of the Coast, you get your deck, you know, you get like how to play, and you get the, to check the cards off and all that, and then you get this, which all came in here, and I thought that was so incredible. And you're probably thinking, okay, yeah, but what about the playmat? Well, the playmat included. I'm gonna try to find a way to make it bigger, but you know, I don't want to like rip it or anything, but yeah, I'll probably post a couple pictures of it on my Instagram, but you can see like this is straight up the playmat. Everything is printed in Russian. It's absolutely incredible. Again, like, I really appreciate, and I'm sure the kids at the time appreciated all of the efforts put in so that they could also play the game. You know, like, and I know that there are some like software programs that you can put, you know, you can put like the English version and then redo the text and all that kind of stuff. But even just like the paper is the same. The images are the same. It still has, you know, a lot of the Wizard of the Coast stuff in English too. Like you saw this card here. This is still in English. Just showing, you know, what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's really, really sweet. I really, really love this. Yeah, see the checklist here, or like which cards come in this set, you know, because as you know, this is all for a base set in particular, so all 116. And then in here, again, I mean, the quality is amazing. It's that glossy finish type paper that we see in the other ones that come. I mean, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, obviously, because Russian is not a official language for the Harry Potter TCG, you know, it's just like super shocking that stuff like this just exists, you know. Like I said, I just have to really give kudos to those communities out there, you know, who kind of do stuff like this. And I know that there's like a negative to it all, you know, in terms of like the bootleg stuff, but anyway, I'll kind of leave that up to you to determine. I think this is awesome. I love the fact that, you know, there's a bunch of, you know, people out there who could love the game and can play it and all of that. So the backs of the cards are really cool. Some of them, the color's a little bit faded versus others, but you know, you find that in like bootleg kind of stuff anyway. But like I said, I mean, just the quality of the cards. This one's a little bit thinner. Some of them are thicker. But anyway, I'm going to sleeve these up. I'll take some better pics of the playmat and some of the other items. And I hope you enjoyed this Russian Harry Potter TCG set.